About 1.5 months after I finished studying with 3 years of experience to find a job. But once I found that job, it was easy to establish yourself in the industry. It was easy to go forward from there. I went back to India for about 5 years. I applied for my permanent residence and I only came back early this year, thinking, well, I'm going to have to give it a couple of months, apply for jobs, go for interviews, do what I need to. Little did I know that a day after I land, I'd have 2 interviews lined up. I got here on January 16th. January 17th, I called everyone I knew just to say hi. I was going to move to Melbourne. Yeah, bad idea, but I was going to move to Melbourne and something just fell into place. I called them, I said, hi, I'm going to move to Melbourne in a couple of days. I'm just here to meet with everyone I knew. Next thing you know, I have 2 interviews lined up in a week. Go for the interviews, got both jobs, had to turn one down. And that was the worst because the 2 companies that I applied for are partners. So I don't have to work with both companies at this point. So I had no idea what was happening, how these things fell into place. But it is the contacts that I made, especially at housing. The people that I knew, those were the people that I wanted to meet. Because as you guys all know, when you live in housing, your family. You meet everyone, you know everyone, your family. Somewhere along the line, it's one of these people that introduced me to someone else who could give me a job. And it happened overnight. This is not a story I like telling people, because now they expect that they'd come here and get a job and get interviews overnight. It's not going to happen. Because people who come here for the first time, it's difficult to find your footing in the industry. And when you do have the environment like we have tonight, the best thing for you to do is network. It doesn't matter what your technical skills are. At the end of the day, what really matters is your attitude towards work. Are you willing to learn? And the people you know. So as long as you have that in mind, you guys will do just fine, regardless of what industry you're in, what job you pick, or what you decide to do in the long run. And if you are concerned in any way, I'm sitting right there, come pull me up, ask me anything you need, and I'll be happy to help you guys. Have an enjoy.
Few projects that I've been working on is, as Andrew mentioned, the our bridge. As you know, it's a steel bridge, and they have they need to send people to do inspections. But as you know, it's working heights, and there's so many health and safety issues coming along with that. So they prefer to send machines instead of people. So they came to UTS and asked us if we can make a robot for them. So this project has been going for a while, and I'm part of the team where we make a robot to climb up the arches in the bridge and do inspections. That project was pretty successful, and if you look up on YouTube, you can find news reports about it. And after that, they wanted us to do, so that particular robot was just for inspections. So it will just climb up the arches and get 3D data and images and get it back to the operator so they can decide if there's fault or not. So once it was deployed, they identified some areas where they need to do some work. And again, they can't send people, right? Because inside the arches there are fine space and so many health and safety issues there. So they got back to us, and we signed a contract recently with another robot to do actual maintenance of the bridge. Apart from that, UTS has been doing a few other projects with Singapore, for example. But I can see some familiar places here who's been working at CAS as well. So the baseline here is UTS is doing a lot of research, and young fellows like yourself have a lot of opportunities in there, including capstone and internships. Some are paid as well, which So just keep an eye on UTS website where they advertise all these opportunities. In terms of my experience at the housing, back then when we were studying, something we used to do was to have these little groups at our flat where we get together, and I used to teach stuff, and people used to come and listen to me, and others did as well. And I find it quite useful because sometimes, it's just casual, right? So someone might walk in with a beer, or someone just walks in their pajamas or whatever, right? But we had like a very active conversation in there. I might just stand up and start talking about, trajectory planning and things like that, robotics, and there are people from business and every sort of field, and they might stand up and ask a question like, it's probably very basic for us, for engineers, but for them it's rocket science, right? And then we have to go back to square one and explain everything, how integration works, how computation works, and things like that. But that refreshes our memory as well, and that helps us quite a lot. And also, if there are specific engineering students in the audience, they will ask specific questions that you get into trouble as well. So I find it quite rewarding experience what we did as study groups back in housing. So the NIVEDA housing staff has been organizing these things as well. So yeah, I'm just here at table 5, so you're welcome to me and talk to me about as well. So yeah, enjoy your dinner. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and my name is Jessica. It's my honor today to share some of my experience for all of you. As Andrew said, I was a typical international student. I have a lot of difficulties, like including language and everything. But so I'll just start with a short introduction of myself. I came to Sydney 2 years back, and I stayed in Bolga at the first semester, and then I moved to Gumau. And then I joined the RN team, which was a fabulous experience for my life. And I just moved out from housing this July, and it's been a big change for me since then. I'm now currently working at Iris, which is a IT wealth management company. So my experience of looking for a job is completely different from Sai or BUDDHI. They're very knowledgeable and they're very experienced, and they're already professionals before even they start. So I was like a newbie, like a completely newbie, and Iris' job is actually my first full-time job. I started looking for this job at every job at the beginning of last semester, which I have to say it's still a bit late. And there were times that I logged into UTS Career Hub so frequently that I even forgot like how many times. And also, I gave up my trip to Tasmania just to attend to UTS Career Fair. And also I snuck into UNSW's Career Fair just to find more opportunities. That was a bit hilarious. So don't underestimate the tool university provides us. I found my internship at UTS and as well as my current job. It was a very hard process. I still remember all the final year students like snuck in the corridors and tried to talk to all the HRs and tried to leave some good impression. And I remember I attended 16 interviews in total in one last semester. And every single one was like a battle. I was once in a 4 hours interview, which was actually the job of my current work. So my opinion of looking for a job is, first of all, be patient. And tell yourself every day, it's okay, I don't get this one. I will get one eventually. And second, prepare a bit early. You should at least start at your final years of your degree. And having a good resume is a good start. Don't be afraid of help. Looking for everyone who you can grab to revise your resume and have a look and maybe give you some like suggestions. And it's really helped to improve that. And if you still have 2 semesters left, my suggestion would be like find the internship. So it might not be a good pay or it might not be a good role, but it's really helped you to gain some experience. And on your resume, that may really help you to get you an interview, which leads you to the next level. And if you already passed the resume and the internship stage, the next would be interviews. So interviews is also like a skill. The more you attend, the better you will be. I remember I was so nervous at my first interview, and my interviewer was literally asked me, "Are you that nervous?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm not gonna get this job. Oh my God, what happened?" But after attend like 5 or 6 interviews, I realized that all the interviews, they're actually really nice. They don't want to stress you out. They want you to relax, and they just want you to show them the normal you and how you can do the work with your workmates. So after I worked at Iris, I just realized that all the interviewers was actually just my colleagues. And looking back, and all those nervousness and like pressure was like so useless, and that's ridiculous. So after the interview, I always email back to HR, and which is not very efficient because they're too busy to reply you. But in some time, you still can get some really good advice, and that helps you to improve. And the next time, you will be better. And also, if you want to join a graduate program, a good GPA would help. So, well, do a bit more on your assessments and prepare a bit more for your final exams, and it do helps in some way in the future. So it's just a matter of time actually, and lots of my old housing friends were the crew. We were just partied a lot and had a lot of fun at uni. But now they're all working in their interest of area. So enjoy your time at uni, enjoy your time at housing, and use all the resources you can find to build your way in the future. So I wish everyone will find their dream job and have a really bright future. If you have any questions, I'm over there at table 5. Thank you.